What's up guys, I'm Heaven here and welcome back to my cave.
Are you gonna tell me where you went?
Today we will see the second path of the rocky water base. Unfortunately, I had to completely resculpt the base because the resin in the first version has never completely hardened. But surely, this taught me many things. If you compare it with the first one, I mean the sculpture, is more dynamic with more sense of depth. I cut a strip of PVC sheet about 1 mm thick, use of hot glue in the hollows to better fix the uneven side of the base. I will use a series of cable ties and rubber bands to keep the resin contained as much as possible. On one side, the tie has a fine line, but less wider is better. Here's what it looks like before pouring the resin. On Amazon I bought this USB cup warmer because I have read that heating the resin after mixing it helps to eliminate bubbles. This time I will use the resin recommended by my friend with paints. This is the first test I've done. Nice, clear, with practically zero bubbles. Glass, gloves, let's get started. Shake the resin well and start pouring in a ratio 2:1 as indicated.
There will always be a place for you by my side, day or night. You know that it's killing me. Why do you always leave? It's not right. We don't fight, but I know what you've been through. I'll take the pleasure and the pain, the sorrows in your brain, 'cause I know you're on the run. I'll take the pleasure and the pain.
I use liquid inks to color the resin, but be careful to overdo it, or it will lose all the transparency.
I'll take the pleasure and the pain, the sorrows in your brain, 'cause I know you're on the run.
I put the resin on the cup warmer and leave it there for about 15 minutes. Helping myself with 2 wooden scoops, I began slowly pouring the resin.
I guess you're back. Are you gonna tell me where you went? All the messages I sent with no reply. It's like that. You're just gonna walk into my room.
When finished pouring, I will use a raised plastic container for circulate the air, but which avoids impurities on the surface.
'Cause I know you're on the run.
Finally, the moment of the truth.
Pleasure and pain. Your secrets to my grave. 'Cause you are the only one.
I wanted to cry. The resin had still found space to come out, and in addition, the plastic seems fused with the resin itself. Probably too much heat and the low thickness of the plastic create the problem. Next time, I will take a sheet of at least 2 mm and I will wait for the resin to cool down a bit before pouring it. Pliers, cutter. I tried eating the surface, but nothing. Total desperation. Then I thought about using petroleum jelly on the blade, and luckily this allowed me to get rid of all these layers. But now the surface was completely ruined.
My side, day or night, you know that it's killing me. Why do you always leave? It's not right.
Do I throw everything out? No. As they say in Japanese, ganbarimashou. Let's get busy. I start with a sander to remove the large pieces attached on the surface.
I'll take the pleasure and the pain, the sorrows in your brain, 'cause I know you're on the run. I'll take the pleasure and the pain, your secrets to my grave, 'cause you are the only one.
With the FDM printer, I create these tools for sandpaper. With a grain of 320, I improve the roundness.
I'll take the pleasure and the pain, the sorrows in your brain, 'cause I know you're on the run. I'll take the pleasure and the pain,
And here's the result.
'cause you are the only one.
I isolate the painted part from the water a little bit with a mask tape. For better sanding, always the surface should be wet.
Reply. It's like that. You're just gonna walk into my room. I hate how you assume.
With 800 grit, I try to give maximum uniformity to the surface.
'Cause I know you're on the run. I'll take the pleasure and the pain, your secrets to my grave. 'Cause you
From here on, I only do it by hand, with a circular movement.
are the only one. The only one. 'Cause you are the only one.
I clean the tongue of resin and continue sanding up to 3000 grit. After at least 2 hours of sanding, I reach a perfectly smooth surface. Now we can move on to polishing. For this I use a very fine car body repair paste. As my wise master said, circular movement to spread and circular movement to polish.
Remember, dear, no question.
Yeah, but
Right. Wax on, right hand. Wax off, left hand. Wax on, wax off. Breathe in through nose, out the mouth. Wax on, wax off. Don't forget to breathe.
This phase took me about another hour, and finally the base was polished and filled with wooden filler. I use AKA matte primer for the black parts.
Sorrows in your brain, 'cause I know you're on the run. I'll take the pleasure and the pain, your secrets to my grave. 'Cause you are the only one.
After months, my skull has found its base. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Write me in the comments, share, subscribe to the channel and activate notification. As always, I wish you the best from a cave.